This is West Ham Unofficial. Come on, your Irons. West Ham United will take the shortest trip down to the south of England tomorrow, or maybe tonight, to face Southampton at St Mary's. Can West Ham United keep up their unbeaten run so far in the Premier League? But we'll just have to wait and see. Welcome back to West Ham Unofficial. I hope you are all well. This is the preview for Southampton versus West Ham live at the St Mary's tomorrow. I'll be there. Mike will be there. And if everything goes all right, Andy will be there as well. How are we tonight, guys?
I don't need to say.
You're all right. Andy's all right. No panic. Mike, how are you?
Yeah, good, buddy. Yeah, not too bad at all.
Yeah.
Looking forward to tomorrow, mate.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it.
Andy, I don't know about you. I was so excited for that Newcastle game. Brilliant. The Crystal Palace game, I was excited, but I just get a different feeling for away days. Southampton's probably my favourite away day. Oh, I can't wait.
I'm not. This is going to sound very harsh, but I think loyal West Ham fans go to away games, not like some tourists.
Yeah.
It may come across very, very harsh, but it's just the atmosphere, and you've got what's that? Probably 10% of the crowd tomorrow, and I think we're still going to be louder than them. I think their fans are pretty rubbish, to be perfectly honest.
When they can be live, I'll tell you what, story quickly. When we went, I think it was about 4 years ago, we were literally right on the barrier between the home ends, and I was like 8. And that was lively from both sides, I can't lie. But yeah, Southampton, it's always a great place, great little ground, and it's easy for us to get to, Mike.
Yeah, bit of a home game for us, mate, isn't it?
It is a home game. It is indeed. Let's see. It is.
I'll tell you something, though, John. I'll tell you something. Southampton was my first West Ham game in 1971, I think it was 70 or 71. We drew 2-2. Jeff Hurst scored. I remember that. Bobby Moore was my hero, and that's who I went to see. And he played, but Martin Peters didn't, and I didn't get to see Peters play until a long time later. Because you can imagine, I'm only a 9-year-old kid then. And I think I got to see all three of them play, but Peters was playing for Norwich City when I actually saw him play. So,
love it. Let's see who else is in the chat. Andy, first, this is the evening, everyone. Like target this evening is the following players' squad numbers. Right, I won't say it tonight because I haven't got a clue. Nigel Reo-Coker, Ian Pearce, Paolo Wanchop, and Aaron Creswell. There you go, Andy. That's how many likes. I don't know how many likes it is. Only Andy knows. Mike,
Andy knows, I think it's. I'm having a guess. I'm gonna have a guess, Andy.
Well, we can't tell them, Mike. You got to say it in your. We got halfway through, and then we'll tell them. You can't tell them now.
I'll leave it out. I'm not 100%
we won't make the same mistake as last time. Good evening to everybody in chat. Good question. Sharky's in. Hope you're well, Sharky. We'll start off then. How are we feeling, Mike? Going into the game tomorrow, confident, nervous? What are we feeling?
Nervous, excitement again, but I mean confident, really. Confident as we've been for a long, long time. I think we got a great squad. I think I think we've made good improvements to it. We've been playing well so far. There's no reason why we couldn't go and get 3 points tomorrow.
Definitely, Andy. How are you feeling?
I'm really confident. I really am. I just feel. I was sort of discussing on my show this morning. It was like, as this international break, do you really? But I think Fornals is just going to be even more confident on Cloud9 and what he has, obviously, his goals and contribution. Soufal played 270 minutes, but I'm not really worried about him. But I think Antonio is going to be really fired up with how disappointed Jamaica is, and I can see him grabbing a brace tomorrow. Really can.
Definitely. What's your thoughts on Southampton, Michael? Come to you first. They currently sit. I will tell you. I mean, you can't really judge the Premier League table, can you? But they currently sit. When the computer will load it, where are they? They're in 13th place. Of course, 3 games played, 2 points on the board. So they've. I'm guessing they've drawn 2 games and lost 1. So they're not in fantastic form. They've lost.
No, but they've drawn with Man United, haven't they, Jake? So
They have.
I mean, they're no pushover. They always give us a good game there. We've got a decent record against Southampton. I've watched the 2 last games and we beat them 3-1 and 3-0. But I mean, we drew 0-0 there last year, and yeah, it was a bit of a stalemate, to be fair. Both teams didn't look like they were going to win it. So full stop. But I mean, you can't take anyone lightly in this league, can you? But I did hear that Armstrong is out. Is that right?
Oh,
is it?
Oh no, that's the other Armstrong, not Adam Armstrong, the midfielder Armstrong.
Oh, that's Scott.
Stewart, I think.
Stuart
Armstrong.
Yeah.
Long son available, I think.
COVID, yeah.
And Walcott is out. So I mean,
Walcott. I'm glad he's out. Oh, Walcott, he'd score, wouldn't he, Andy?
well, he usually scores against us, doesn't he?
Yeah. No,
All of them players.
I don't. As a 3, I would love him as West Ham with Rice and Soucek. I would love James Ward-Prowse. I've been a huge fan of him, even when he was at 21, when he's just sitting there crossing the ball. They're calling him I think he's already beat David Beckham's free kick record in the Premier League. He's brilliant on set pieces. I always forget his name wrong. The right back who they've got from Chelsea. West Ham Online said it to him.
Spurs.
No, he's Walker Peters has been playing left back.
He's been playing left back.
I can't remember his name. I'll look who you mean. He's literally 18 years of age, and Chelsea have got a buyback option of 35 million, which is good business. They've got him and obviously Armstrong, Adam Armstrong. I wanted him at the club before he even signed.
Tino Livramento.
That's the one.
Yes. He's pacey, isn't he? I mean, well, Armstrong's pacey as well. I mean, they have got a bit of pace with that lot.
What Andy are you expecting from West Ham starting lineup? Walk us through, if you were David Moyes, what you would do.
Areola. Back 4 of Tufal, Zuma, Ogbonna, Creswell.
Yeah.
Rice and Soucek in the centre. Bowen on the right. I think Benrahma will be in the 10 for this one because I think Fornals will be given the job to stop the right back bombing forward, and then the player of the month, Mikel Antonio, up front.
I agree. Mike, would you change anything?
Yeah, snap, absolutely snap, spot on, mate. That's what I would do, and I think it'd be nice to see a couple of subs get on. I hope the situation is that, we can bring these guys on and we're 2 or 3-0 goes up, 2 or 3 goes up. But, it'd be nice to see Vlasic, Kroll for a little while. Yeah. Yeah,
and
it would.
Andy, wouldn't it be fantastic to be in not necessarily the same scoreline, but to get that 4th goal as it was against Newcastle? We're all having a party. You bring on Kroll, Vlasic, see what they're made of, and that would be brilliant to see them come on.
I've backed 4-1. That's my bet.
It's a good bet, that is.
4-1. I think they'll score. They're a team who pretty much does it. Even like you mentioned the games, Everton. They weren't out of that game on the first opening game of the season. Armstrong bagged his goal. What a goal that was! Obviously, Man United. I know it was a deflection, but doesn't matter if you get the ball in the net. Newcastle, they got a late penalty, didn't they, up there to finish 2-2. So they do score goals. It's just at the other end, and I think that's where we'll punish them.
Yeah, let's see what you guys are saying in the chat. Fornals is great. He certainly is on fine form. Ward-Prowse is underrated. Yeah, he's a good all-round player, and of course we all know what he can do with set pieces. Which what we'll do now is we'll have a little look at a Southampton starting lineup from the last game, and we'll review it. But Andy, far away, West Ham reunited. The floor is yours.
Yeah, so people who don't know, me and Jazz, we started a YouTube channel about a week ago. We called West Ham Reunited. The idea of the game is to reunite the old West Ham with the new. We've done 3 shows already now, and our first task is to go back to the old ground where we used to drink, where we used to eat, interact with the locals to see Uh, as much as everyone said it will benefit to move to the London Stadium, can you imagine the pubs, the pie and mash, etc., what have lost out since we've moved there? So I definitely want to we go back to explore that. There's going to be a lot of drinking involved, especially with me and Jazz. So a good bit of filming, and we've got a series which is starting. Well, Mike was involved in the chat. I know you were, Jake, called the Reunited 5. So our first series is you have to pick your top 5 favourite kits, and you have to have been alive, like what Russ on the West Ham Network. You have to have been alive to pick it. So we've got that series. So we'll have one of them a week. So hopefully bring back some memories and get people involved.
Yeah, good idea. Yeah, it's a great idea.
Definitely, and you can subscribe by the link that I am just whacking in the chat right now. Go over and subscribe. Right, then let's have a look at a Southampton lineup then. So this is perhaps what we can not expect, but this is what we're dealing with. Alex McCarthy in goal, about for Carl Walker-Peters, Salisu and Stevens, Livramento on the right hand side. Then you've got Gineppo, Romeu, Ward-Prowse, El Yunusi, Armstrong, and Che Adams. We'll break that down firstly, Mike. The goalkeeper in the back four. I mean, we've mentioned Livramento already. Carl Walker-Peters caused us trouble in the last game of the season, definitely.
Yeah, he did. But I mean, that is a get-outable back four. They're going to miss. The guy that went to Leicester. I mean, he was a big player for them. What about the other Bednarak? Is it the other defender?
Centre, yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he's not really been playing. To be fair,
he's been out of the team, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he played last night, though, didn't he? He played international game. I'm pretty sure last night, the night before he played. Yeah, so I mean, it's not a terrible team, but I think Antonio he'll have too much for them. Ben Rahman and Antonio, I can see him picking holes in that defence.
Yeah, Andy, just on the centre backs as well. Of course, they've lost Yannick Vestergaard. They've got Stevens and Salisu there. Do you think they're going to be up to the task of containing Mikel Antonio when doing what Vestergaard does best?
I think any pairing. You see Van Dijk on international duty getting spun around by everyone as well. It's not as easy as what he is. I'm not comparing Antonio to the top players in the world, but I think they're in serious trouble. I remember when my last away game before the Newcastle was before COVID. I went to the reverse fixture at Southampton when we won 1-0 when Haller scored. Yeah. Antonio had 2 disallowed by VAR, which were wrongly on that day as well. So he loves scoring down there, and he used to play for him as well. So I think there's even more. I know he was only there on loan. I can see him getting a couple back four.
Yeah,
no problem for me.
Definitely. Even Estelle, hope you are well. With the midfield, Mike, does apart from Ward-Prowse, does anything really fear you at all?
Not really. I mean, you can't give a free kick away, can you, on the edge of the box? Because that guy just guides it into the top corner, doesn't he? I mean, he is a danger, but it doesn't really worry me. That team doesn't worry me. I mean, like I say, you can't take anyone lightly, but I think we got too much for that.
Yeah, we got too much. So. Yeah, and Andy, the front two, Armstrong and Adams. Do you think that's probably their best position in terms of quality of players?
I've said this on my show earlier, and West Ham Online sort of when he can't see it. I think Shea Adams is very underrated. I know in the Euros he missed that chance against England, but I think another striker we missed the trick with from the Championship. If you think they're both Championship strikers, and yeah, the thing what worries me is Armstrong's pace. It is still so far this season. Is the fastest player on record over a certain amount of beating Adama Traore, and that's saying something. But with Zuma and Bonner, if they play, they're no slouch either. So I think they've got good positioning, and will come good for that.
Yeah. Who's when you look at that, Mike? I'll start with you. If we put Ward Prowse to the side, who's the player that you most fear?
Oh, like Andy's saying, Armstrong with his pace, really, I think. I mean, that's their threat. The front two. I think that Adams has got, he's a bit better than I thought he was going to be totally honest. You know, because, and like I say, another player come from the Championship, but he's done all right. He's improving. He's getting better with every game from what I've seen of him. They can be a threat, the front two. And
I like Gineppo.
Yeah,
I like Gineppo.
Pace as well.
He's got a lot of tricks, hasn't he? And I mean, he's he's capable. But hey, I just think we got too much strength in the middle of the park, and I think we can pick holes in their defence, and we can get through their midfield. Yeah,
definitely. Andy, the only thing that worries me is they've got quite a lot of pace on their side. Walker Peters, Gineppo, the likes of Armstrong and Che Adams.
Yeah.
Is it a bit worried on that side of things? But then we've got Kurt Zuma come in with a bit of pace.
I'm not worried because I feel we're just going to have a lot of possession as well, so they're not really going to be having too much on the ball. The thing what worries me, but we seem to be, I don't know whether you noticed, we seem to be the only team who always brings 11 players back in the box. You see all other teams that leave one or two up, but we've done it even under Allardyce, under Pellegrini. I don't understand. Do you, gents, why we do it?
Not at all. You got to keep one up. You keep your fastest guy up there, and he's going to occupy two. If one goes,
Ben Rama up there.
Yeah, well, yeah.
What good's Ben Rama going to do in the box? He's not
Ben Rama's not going to win a ball in the air in the box for sure. You're right, Jeff.
Or even Fornals.
Yeah, or Fornals. But I mean, usually you stick your fastest guy up there on the halfway line, and then he takes two of their players out of the game.
Definitely.
If you're not putting anyone up there, I mean, the ball's just going to lob back. If we had it clear, it's just going to lob back, and they're going to get it out wide, and they're going to get it back in again. So unless
I know Antonio's good in the box, but you can even just tell. Saving his energy, get him. I think they might occupy three players if Antonio's on there on the halfway.
Yeah. You're right there, Andy, because if they know they've got Antonio, if we've kept Antonio up, I mean that's going to worry them even more. You know what I mean? They're going to want their two quickest players or their two best players back there to mark him, and they even, like you said, might make it free.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, it's
David Moyes. If you're listening, we're your scouts. Come on, David. Listen.
Surely, you've got to leave at least one of our four up front because apart from Antonio, I don't think Bowen's going to win a header. Ben Rama or Fornals for the really.
And like you said,
doing that.
Areola last season for Fulham, you saw it. He got him out of jail so much. He's very commanding, more than Fab as well. And if Areola plays, if he comes out and grabs the ball, all he's got to do is throw that ball straight away to Antonio, and we're away.
There you go. Let's see who else is in the chat. Jay Hustle, James, hope you're well. Luke, wrong comment, they skip. Luke, hope you are well as well. Where's the game going to be, won or lost tomorrow for you, Mike?
Yeah, I think at midfield, the midfield battle, if we can win, if Souček and Rice can just win enough ball and just get us up the park a little bit, feed the likes of Ben Ram and Bowen and Antonio, that's where it's won and lost for me.
Yeah, Andy.
Set pieces for me.
Mm-hmm.
I would. I went. I think Zuma might score if he starts. Welcome to West Ham. Imagine that, bang, right at our end where we're at as well.
Right in front of us. Kurt,
Yeah.
Zuma.
But more
I'll tell you
footage today has just shown him today, laughing and joking and stuff like that. He looks like he's settled in really quickly.
I know a lot of Chelsea fans, and they're all worried that when we play Chelsea, that Zuma's going to score from a set piece against them. They do rate him. I tell you what, I do know a few Chelsea fans have said you've got a hell of a guy there. He's going to be a good player for you.
Oh yeah, definitely. That is for sure. Right then, it's that time of the show where, firstly, anything else you'd like to add about the game tomorrow, Andy or Mike?
Yeah, Vlasic.
Yeah.
I think no matter what way the game's going, I think he will definitely feature tomorrow.
At some point.
Out of the front four, whose place do you reckon's more under threat with Vlasic coming in?
I don't like to say it. I'll go first, Mike. I don't like to say it, but if you've got to pick one player, it's got to be Jared Bowen on form at the moment for me. He'll probably, as West Ham Online said the other night on a big talk about football, he'll probably drop Ben Rama because I still don't think he's fully convinced with Ben Rama. He definitely won't drop Fornals. For me personally, I wouldn't want to do it, but out of the thought, it would have to be Bowen. Mike?
Yeah, it's going to be Bowen, isn't it? I would have thought. He's done nothing wrong, the guy. I think it will be Bowen if he's going to take anyone's place. I do. I don't want it to be, but hey, the guy's got to get on. He's got to get a chance, and he's going to be absolutely chewing at the bit, isn't he? I mean, the guy's going to be wanting to get out there and prove what he can do. So I hope we get 2 or 3 up, and I hope we can bring on a couple, give them their debut and give them a nice cheer, and get them into West Ham properly.
Definitely. Luke from the Free Ammos is here. He says Saeed Ben Rama will be dropped. Moyes trust Bowen too much. Yeah, I do agree with the way Moyes is going to look at it. Gaz is in as well. Hope you are well. Right then, we got 16 people watching, Andy. Let's see how many likes we're up to. What's the minimum, knowing that there's 16 watching, 18 watching? How many likes?
Yeah. Well, no, we're still waiting because Luke's show's just finished now. They're all going to come over here, so we're keeping quiet for a minute. Yeah. Another 10-15 minutes, and then I'll tell you what the real target is. Shall I tell them for people who missed it, or can you get that comment? Oh, no, you don't want to scroll all the way up, do you?
Got it.
No,
you got it.
Yeah, there we go, people. That's the like target. Squad numbers of them.
So you've got Nigel Rio-Coker, Ian Pearce, Paolo One-Chop and Aaron Creswell. It's funny how you're using people's favourite question in the West Ham Unofficial Showdown quizzes there, Andy. Everybody loved the shirt numbers question. Absolutely loved it.
Every time I'm on, mate, or even when I'm watching your shows, I'm going to put that as the like target.
There we go. Evening Peters. I'll see they're coming in now. 22 people watching. Luke's finished and off they come. They're looking. Who else is on YouTube? Who can I watch? Oh, Jake's on. There we go. There we go. I think personally tomorrow I could see. I think they might be a little bit hard to break down, but I think I think we can absorb the pressure well, and then we can hit them hard on the break with the likes of Antonio Benrahma. Fornals, especially in the blistering form they're in. I think we will hit them on the break and we will hit them hard from corners and things like that. Anything to add there, Mike?
Yeah, well, if you go back to the last game when we had to win to get the Europa League place, well, we thought we had to win. We weren't 100% sure, was we? But we started a bit nervy in that game, and it was I think because of the pressure on. But the pressure is not the same tomorrow. I mean, we got 7 points so far, and we're happy with that. Southampton have only got 2. The pressure's with Southampton, really. So I think it's just turned round a little bit. So I think we should be able to go out there and play with a bit of freedom. And I just hope that's how we go out there tomorrow. And we can go out there and play our game and play with a bit of freedom.
Yeah, definitely. Andy, do you believe we're just going to have too much from them, or do you think we will hit them hard on the break?
Uh, I think it will be close until the last half hour. I think they'll begin to tire, and I think that's when we'll cause them the most damage. So if we get 1 or 2 nil up, I can't see them coming back. But definitely when they tire, and like you said, the likes of Vlasic and Ben Rama, especially with his ability to pick a pass out, I think we'll just have too much for him.
Yeah. Just before we get on to predictions, it could be a current player, it could be a new player. Mike, what is one player that you are excited to see on the pitch for West Ham tomorrow?
I want to see Zuma out there, mate. I'm really chuffed with him. I think he's been our best signing, and he's a player that we really needed, And I think, if he gets stuck in, he wins a few challenges, he gets the crowd up, And I can't wait to see him pulling on the shirt. He's going to make the odd mistake now and again and have the odd poor game. But I think overall, he's going to improve our defence big time.
Yeah. Just before I come to you, Andy, I like this comment. Luke says, my prediction is the Cox family will see the majesty of Hampshire and look to move. Hampshire's very nice, but you can't beat Somerset. Not London. It's too busy up there. I don't like it up there. Only for West Ham when I like it up there. It's nice and calm down there. Plenty of coffee shops, plenty of places. Somerset's all right. Andy, one player you're looking forward to see in a West Ham shirt tomorrow.
Fornals. I think I mentioned it. I mentioned it at the start, mate, and I think his confidence, what he would have had, the goal, the assist. I think he's going to be on fire, and And I know he has his criticism for not finishing, but this season he's proved, even his passing, he's just been a breath of fresh air. So yeah, Fornals for me.
Yeah, right, Andy. Just before we get to prediction, I'm going to try and read your mind now. You're wearing last season's shirt, so am I. I reckon that you are thinking the same as me and thinking, I don't want to. I want to get hyped and wear a West Ham shirt, but I don't want to wear my new this season West Ham shirt because I want to wear that tomorrow. Am I correct?
Of course you are, mate. Of course you are.
I'm now a mind reader. People pay millions for that, and you just had it for free.
Well, yeah, it's like the amount of shows I'm doing now. I've got all different tops, and it's like you're getting down to. I wore the third one yesterday, but I'm wearing my home shirt tomorrow with my favourite Di Canio on the back. So everyone will know I'm a West Ham fan tomorrow.
Yeah, I've got my new Noble shirt, which I'll be wearing. Mike, are you coming out with a new West Ham shirt tomorrow?
Well, I'm not going to wear my work shirt, am I, mate? Instead of Andy, I might wear my favourite shirt tomorrow.
Oh.
There we go. And what is that, Mike? Or should people wait for the match day vlog because we'll get you on before and after? Should we wait for that?
I think some people might know who it is, but yeah, we'll see which shirt it is.
Quick question, Jake. Your top behind you, the one. No. Yeah, that one. That surely don't fit you no more, no?
No.
I was going to say. I was going to say.
I need a small shirt to go in the background when I made it. And I went to the bottom of my drawer. Drawer's just there. Went to the bottom of my drawer and I found this one. And I thought it was quite nice. Yeah. Well, that's a macro shirt. I believe that's probably, what year is that going to be then?
Oh, that's 2008, probably.
Yeah, going back a bit, isn't it?
Oh. Nah, it can't be because I would have been one. I wouldn't have been able to fit into that.
Oh yeah, God, yeah. Macron. Oh, probably 12. Yeah, 12, 13. Yeah.
I was thinking, yeah.
But I'll show you something. I'll need to find it because it's in a drawer. I'll show you what that looks like on me. I've got a Carlos Tevez Reebok away one on the Great Escape. Yeah, you can imagine what that looks like on me now. Yeah.
That's one of my favourites as well. That is.
Yeah.
The Great Escape shirt.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Let's take some comments then. Mandy says, let's not forget, Andy, that we had a huge amount of players on international duty, so it might be us that phased through them last 15 minutes. Would you agree, Andy?
But we've got the substitutes on the bench to come on if they are tiring. Vlasic, I think Lanzini,
or Antonio.
Yeah, Lanzini. I think my mate Masuaku's on the bench. He's been in training again all week. So even you could change to a back three if we're comfortable. You could change to a back three and just have them the forwards bombing on. So yeah, we've got so many different options.
What about your player, Jake, Mr. Yarmolenko?
Oh, it's just
Saving him for Thursday.
Oh God! See, that's a 5:45 kickoff. I was supposed to be eating my tea then. Why 5:45? I'm eating my tea. I've got to do the lineup reaction for that because obviously I'm not going out there. Fair play to Nicky. Nicky put on Twitter today, so he's going to Zagreb for the game on Thursday. Then he's going to Leeds on Saturday. Fair play, Nicky. All the way up to Leeds then on Saturday. Yarmolenko hat trick. Oh no! See, the comments skip. It annoys me. Yarmolenko hat trick. Oh, Luke. Yarmolenko will play Thursday. He will, but he just. I'll tell you
So,
what.
Jake, if he scored a hat trick, will you give him credit?
Of course I will.
We done 7 minutes the other day, didn't we? So we'll have to have 7 minutes describing every one of his goals.
We had a Yarmolenko show, I think it'd be.
Yeah, but I don't mind. I would happily be proven wrong. Just like I sat here and said, I think Craig Dawson will do all right. And look what happened. He's still smiling, bless him. He just, honestly, his mouth must hurt. All he does is smile. Bless him. His gums are
teeth, mate. A good set of teeth.
He must do. Let's take some more.
Are you going to get a Zuma one now? Because he's going to be first choice. So you have like Zuma just there smiling. You're going to do a French accent? Do you do French at school, Jake? Can you speak French?
I do French at school, but no.
For all the French listeners.
I can't disrespect my man. I just can't.
Oh,
okay. Right, let's take some comments. Luke says, Crystal Palace was the first game I've not worn a new shirt. I'm really superstitious about the shirt now. To be fair, that's probably...
Well done, Luke. It's all your fault. It's all your fault, Luke.
For goodness sake, Luke. Luke, another Luke says, to be fair, Somerset did give us Henry Hoover. 4 now is going on the back of Luke's shirt. The other Luke, oh my Lord, all the Lukes.
It's a Gary takeover, and now it's a Luke takeover.
Oh, I know. P. Gad says, I never wear a shirt on match day. I feel it's bad luck unless you go to the game. I wear the West Ham shirt whenever I want. It annoys my mum because she washes it, puts it back in the drawer. Next day, I got it on again. It annoys us. You should put it in the chat.
Yeah. I went to see Duke today at the pub and had a lunch with Duke, and he went. Someone went, take that shirt off, a blooming Chelsea fan, and I felt like saying, well, I was going to say something, but I can't really say it on your show. What I said, Jake, I better not.
Luke says Yarmolenko might be okay this season as his contract is expiring. Yeah. P-Gad says just give Yarmolenko a few shots of vodka. I don't think he's on the youth ready team and we'll smash it. That's comment of the night. That's
this is class. These next 2 comments. Sorry, Jake, I'm laughing. No, and then the
Luke and Gary takeover. Yes, again. Yeah, this is brilliant. Right then, Mike, it's your choice. Should we continue rambling on or should we do predictions?
Let's do some predictions now, mate, and we can do a bit more rambling, can't we?
All right then. Come on, Mike, we'll go to you first. Your prediction for tomorrow, or go on, say it. Go on, say it, because then you can say it on the match day vlog tomorrow as well.
Well, I think we're going to win 3-1.
Yes. Plenty of goals. I want to see plenty of goals. So it'll be a good match day vlog. Andy, what are you going for?
4-1.
Hey, more goals. I love goals.
2 for Antonio, 1 for Ben Rama, and 1 for Zuma.
Did someone? Oh, Gazza's in as well.
Gaza.
So we've got 2 Lukes. We've got Luke's dad's called Gary. We've got Gary Page and we've got Gaza. It's a Luke and Gary takeover. Gaza says, don't play Yarmolenko and Crow at the same time. Crow might slide tackle him. But we can't play Yarmolenko. He's injured, isn't he? Because Crow 2-footed him, didn't he?
He's all right, I think.
Is he? Oh, that's right. 3-1 West Ham.
Don't worry, he's all right. Don't worry.
All right. I was getting a bit worried there, Mike. Luke says, can we do a 9-0? I'd love that. God, could you imagine? By the 9th goal, we'd all be tired of jumping around.
I do like the St Mary's though. I do like it. It's a good crack, to be fair.
Yeah, I think my favourite game at Southampton was probably that one under the lights, where I think Anderson scored, and then Anderson set up Antonio, scored the second. I think it was 2-1. That was brilliant. That was a night game.
That's the one when they rebounded off of Antonio. Didn't really
Yeah.
know much about it. Went running through and it hit him and went in, basically. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Cool.
P Guys is going.
The old Dell. Oh, I saw a few classics there.
P Guys is 6'3". Zuma isn't ready yet. Little. Mice, are you popular at school, Jake? Now you're a pro Hammers presenter.
What school, Jake? Was it all right?
Yeah, it was all right. Well,
Was it good to see?
Back, don't do many lessons, so yeah. Nobody asked how the subscribers are doing. Everyone just asked how much money you're getting paid from YouTube.
But
typical.
What's your last lesson on a Friday? Have they been nice to you? I was always lucky on a Friday. My last lesson was normally PE.
Oh, they haven't. Oh, last year I had English and a double English. This year I've got. I'm not doing a GCSE, but I've got religion because you've got to do religion. Period 5, and
on a Friday.
On a Friday.
Yeah. Oh.
In the hottest classroom in the school. Yes. Oh. And then I think I've got English on the other one, but yeah.
Could be double maths.
Oh, honestly. Anyway, honestly. Whisper it. I was born in Southampton. Luke was born in Southampton. Luckily, we moved to Winchester. Zuma playing. We are winning. Peach does a big score. Of course, Peach does a big score. What's one thing? I'll tell you what. What's one chant tomorrow? Because both of these lads are getting in. Hopefully, Andy's getting in. Andy will get in. Don't worry. Don't panic, Andy. Andy, what's one song you're looking forward to singing tomorrow?
Antonio.
Antonio. Mike, anything you're looking forward to getting off your chest tomorrow?
Oh, my mate David Moyes is on Sky Sports News. I'll just pause that a minute. Sorry.
What? Hang on. He's in 2 places at once. David. He's
doing a double act. Sorry, mate. We're doing a double act here.
This David Moyes is brilliant, honestly. But yeah, tomorrow we will be doing a match day vlog, of course, because we are going to the game. It's going to be a match day vlog. The West Ham unofficial bus / granddad's car will be on tour tomorrow with my dad and me. Don't worry, I won't be driving. I'll be sat in the back. I
saw driving, by the way.
Pardon?
I've seen you driving.
No.
What happened?
It was just 1 second, and listen, what was worth losing it was when Deo tried to nudge me and get past me. He nudged me and span out himself. I looked behind me and he was spinning and spinning. Oh my god, that was worth losing.
But if he tried to nudge you, he should have nudged you a bit more. You may have been quicker over the finish line. Yeah. Imagine if you won because he nudged you and you got a bit quicker.
Could you imagine that?
I should have stopped and watched because I was driving by when you was out there.
Brilliant. Luke's
not the throat exit there or something.
Luke's religion double mass would be useful, to be fair. Yeah, it would be. Antonio. Yeah, so tomorrow match day vlog we're going to be Wally and people overseas, Charlie Boy Peach, they love the match day vlogs, and of course people who can't go to games, they get the full experience here on West Ham Unofficial with the match day vlogs. Every game we go to, there's going to be a vlog this season. We don't go to every game, but we try and get to as many as we can. And yeah, we're going to be outside with Nikki tomorrow. Andy will be there. I'll be doing an interview with Nikki. We'll try and get Nikki on, and we'll try and get some of fans. Andy, Michael have their say after the game. Hopefully, Andy, it will be a bit like Newcastle, but I might have a bit more of a voice on the fan cam.
Well, yeah, I know. I think my voice was ridiculous as well. Because the thing is, what I've got to bear in mind was obviously it's a long drive, so I was talking from like 7 in the morning until 1 in the morning. And as well as chanting, so literally I was in work the next day and my voice was, even the same after the Leicester game, my voice was gone for the Leicester. So we've had a couple of weeks rest, so I think we'll be fine again tomorrow.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you can watch Friday Night Pint at 7:30 tonight. It's back. There was some staff shortages last week, but Friday Night Pint on West Ham Fan TV is back tonight. So make sure you go and watch that. fans. And yeah, I'm really buzzing for this game. Now, any final words, Mike or Andy?
No, just waiting for tomorrow, mate. I'm going to go to bed now.
Yeah. Andy, any words?
One thing from me. If you want to become a West Ham unofficial member, now's your chance, because you're going to have more content. Jake works hard, good lad, and if you haven't as well, vote for him to get his award. I think it's still going, Jake, till Monday, isn't it? The vote?
It is till the 14th, I think. So yeah, we will give this another push, and hopefully, if all things go well. Oh, let's take you out of full screen. I'm just waiting for a reply from them, just to make sure timings and just look into it. Don't quote me on it. We might not do it, but we're hopefully going to do a watch along for it as well. So you get my live reactions if I win. Hopefully,
are you going to be like X Factor? Have you got like balloons like above your desk, and your dad's going to come and like release them as
honestly, if I win and I'm not there, I'm going to be gutted. But we are going to have a party if I win.
Yeah.
Live.
Yeah. No. So like I said, if you want to become a member, become a member. I'm a legend. I think who else is the top tier? Duke. James is here.
Yeah, James Sharkey, who was in the chat earlier on. Sharkey, Wally World as well. We've got 5: Andy, Duke, James, Wally World, and Sharkey. We've got 5 in the Legends Supporters Club, and then we've got 7 in the Ultimate Supporters Club, which Luke is in.
Yeah. No. So like I said, Jake's doing fantastic things still at the minute, and he works hard, and I think he deserves it. It may not seem like a lot. The way I see it is, it's a pint at the London Stadium. So if you go into the game, it's like you're drinking a pint. And like you said, like the video, share it on your social media platforms. I've done it now on the West Ham United place as well, which I've got a load of following on there as well. So if you help him out, we're all big one happy family. So do it if you can. Yeah,
if you are interested in helping me out and giving me a little bit of a couple of quid, there is the link. You get perks, all of it's there. If you click that link, it would take you to the information stage about prices and the perks you get. So if you'd like to become a member,
the custom emojis, the custom
and the emojis, yeah, you get Daya, you get the West Ham badge, you get like and subscribe, you get all the players there, so you can use them when you like, where you like, how you like, here on West Ham Unofficial if you become a member. So there we go. There will be no instant match reaction tomorrow because we will be outside the stadium. I won't be sat here, and of course there won't be no lineup reaction tomorrow before the game and build-up show. That will, I think. Who have we got in the Of course, we got Zagreb. So one thing as well, that's on Thursday night. So we'll have a week off, a big talk about football. There'll be the lineup reaction and hopefully a review for the Zagreb game. I know Nikki's going. I think we've got an allocation of 1,200 and something to go to Zagreb. So maybe we'll fill it up, but it's a bit of a task, isn't it?
I understand Nicky's frustration though. Obviously, we'll talk to him more tomorrow about it. It's like he booked the hotel and everything. I know that they made the changes late on the plans, but I think it's just they should have known. They should have announced this as soon as the fixtures got announced, and it'd be like worst case scenario. If you don't go, you get if you want to pay it, you get a refund and stuff. Like you shouldn't be faffing around. But I won't go on a rant about the club today because they annoyed me today with regards to my ticket.
Yeah, and Kent's just joined us as we're going to wrap things up. Kent, hope you are well. The voice of reason. Kent, you should change your name to Kent Hammers - the voice of reason. Let's make that happen, Kent.
Kent for Prime Minister. Kent for Prime Minister.
Come on, let's get it trending. I'm going to put it in the chat. Hashtag Kent.
Kent for Prime Minister.
4 p.m. in the chat. Was Antonio's goal against Newcastle the goal of the month? Anyone? It wasn't. The West Ham goal of the month was Antonio's one against Leicester, where he turned and put it in, and then he's the Premier League Player of the Month, Mikel Antonio, very well deserved as well. So there we go to round up. Drop a like on the video, right then. Andy, should we do the fancy graphic? You're going to be in control of this, Andy, because you're at the bottom. Ready? Oh, it's covering your face. Like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon.
Ding the bell.
Ding.
Like, yeah. Round 1. Fight.
Ding.
Kent says, evening, I can lose my word, but rare, very rare. The voice of reason you are, Kent. The voice of reason. So yeah, if you would, quick roundup, footballcontentawards.com/voting. 4 days left of the voting if you'd like to vote for me in the best young content
So your
creator.
mum, your dad, your daughter, anyone, just tell them to go to that link and vote, delete the history and do it again and again and again and again and again.
We shouldn't say that, because what if they watch this? He's cheating. Oh well.
It's not. It's not cheating.
Yeah, it's not cheating, is it? It's not. It's not. It's smart. It's smart.
You know what you should do, Jake?
What?
You should pay someone a decent money, like £5 an hour, to just do it all day.
I'm going for sure now, wouldn't I?
Yeah, just pay them. Just keep doing it on the phone. Just keep doing it.
Oh dear. And if you'd like to become a West Ham unofficial member, you get all sorts of perks, and you're helping the channel out for just a small fee. There is the link there. So there we go.
It's Jake's KFC, by the way. That's what it goes towards.
Love KFC. Absolutely love it. In true West Ham fan TV fashion, Andy. But before, there's 2 things left to say. What's the first, Andy?
We are effing massive.
And there's only one thing left to say.
Come on, you irons.
Come on,
Come on, you irons, and hopefully any of you at the game tomorrow, if you see me after the game, come and say hello. I'll get you on. This microphone will be out of this thing. It will be in my hand, and we will be doing interviews after the game as well. So come and say hello before the game in the stadium. If you see me, come and say hello. And yeah, anything you wanted to say, Andy? There.
No, I was just going to start singing Antonio again. I thought that's when you was ending it.
All right then. There's only one thing left to say, Andy.
Antonio. 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 Antonio.
See you guys.